We have this beautiful emphasis on the world and that we can go out into the world and make a difference. And the first way to do that is to understand the culture so that you can understand the people. And that's why we do it with dance, because dance is an integral part of every culture.
Natalie Harmon has been participating in International Folk Dance Ensemble for 2 years, and every Christmas season it's a special treat to be able to perform in the production Christmas around the world. Not just for the love of dance, but also for the love of learning about different cultures.
A lot of it has just been learning how different cultures move and why they move that way. Last semester I did the Lithuanian dance, and it's so different from Mexican. But both are really fun though, and the other thing is a lot of Israeli dance most of it is in praise of the Lord, and so you have a lot of hand lifts because you're trying to direct the gaze up to the Savior and to God, and that's a really cool thing about that type of dance.
But this year, she got to learn a new type of dance, a traditional Christmas dance from the Mexican state of Chiapas called El Rescapetate, or Scratching the Mat. And with this new dance, she got to learn very different movements and even how to speak a little Spanish.
We do a lot of heel clicking, and it's just a fun fiesta. The idea is that there was no room at the inn, and the children come in a parade, and it's just they follow the Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus, and then we just break out into singing and dancing because you can't keep it in.
Like Natalie, many members of folk dance gain a deeper love for cultures through their performance.
My country is Lithuania, and so I have a partner and we get to do a traditional dance from there. They do it on Christmas Eve, and so it's really high-paced and energy-full, and so everybody, like, big smiles, and you get to skip around the stage and make all these really cool formations, and it's really, really fun.
Appreciating different cultures is really important because we can learn so much from them and about each other.
And for the last 53 years, BYU's folk dancers have also been able to share their love of culture with other people every Christmas season.
They're just like super fun and really fun to learn about, and you learn about all these different ways that people move and they learn from like when they're little, and so it's just, I don't know, I think it's just really kind of inspiring and eye-opening just to learn about how people live.
Christmas Around the World brings together more than 200 students and gives not just its performers, but more importantly, its audience, a real taste of how people celebrate Christmas in different parts of the globe.
Everything from the costumes, which are authentic, to the food we eat at Festival of Nations in the winter semester, to the dances we do, to the fun we have, to the calls we shout, everything's authentic.
I hope that the audience will be uplifted and that it will be a wonderful way to have them remember their own traditions as they're watching how we're celebrating traditions of different people around the world, and that we can appreciate all of the different people that we live side by side with in the world as we're presenting all these different cultures and styles on one stage, which is very rare.
When the lights come up and the performers stop dancing, they don't just hope the audience will take away a better understanding for culture, they hope to take away a spiritual message as well.
It's Christmas time, and we like to focus on the Savior, and by learning other cultures, we can understand that the Savior really did come for every single person, regardless of how we're different, because there is one thing that's the same, and that's the fact that we love Him, and it's Christmas time.
It's just a great cultural event to be able to come out and represent the best we can, and hopefully share our testimony about Jesus Christ and the birth of Him.
Collectively, we're trying to transmit like a love of dance and a love of movement, and also a love of like the gospel and a love of Jesus Christ, and just like we're all children and we're all like sons and daughters of our Father in heaven.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Angela Montierth, BYU Weekly.